Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. We are from Group 8, consists Anggi Oktaviani, Muhammad Ilham, Muhammad Rizani, Salman Rasidab Kami, and Wisnu Sadapratama. Okay, in this video, we are going to present a material about everyday manners. So, the first material will be delivered by me, Muhammad Rizani. What is manners? According to Webster's dictionary, manners defined as a good or polite deportment. So we can conclude that manner is the usual way in which you behave toward other people or the way you behave on a particular occasion. Next is the importance of manners. Okay guys, here there are several quotes about manners from several religions. The first is from Islam. No one of you is a believer until he desires for his brother that which he desires for himself. And the second is from Christian. Do unto other as you would do unto you. And next is from Hinduism. This is the true righteousness. Deal with others as two woods they shall be dealt by. And the last is by Buddhism. Hurt not others in ways that you yourself would hurt for. And then, so after reading and understanding several quotes above, then we can conclude that performing a good manner is very, very important. Humans are asked to have good manners. Yet, there are problems for foreigners in following the manners. Each place or region has different rules and standard manners. So, to overcome this problem, foreigners are expected to ask and learn the manners found in where he is. So, in the next material, my friend will show some example of manners from different cultures.
My name is Anggi Oktaviani, and now I want to explain about the manner in appointment and punctuality, and also manner in meeting new people. The first is manner in appointment and punctuality. For most types of businesses, the telephone plays a major part in daily operations. This is because businesses need them in order to call out and contact vendors, business associates, and clients or customers. They are also valuable in that they open a door of communication with customers by allowing them to contact the business at any time during its hour of operation. However, professional businessmen usually have secretary to manage their schedule. So usually, when we want to make an appointment in business world, we can or should contact their secretary. So when we enter the office call, we should give positive greetings such as hello, good morning, good afternoon, and etc. And then we should introduce ourselves and explain the reason for the call. Besides, we should speak in a pleasant and friendly tone and answer the question given clearly, whether the receiver does not really get the point. And then, if something happens and the appointment cannot be kept anymore, we should call again and explain the reason to cancel the appointment. This should be done soon enough so that the other person may plan to do something else necessary to his own work. Then the next is manner in meeting new people. Nowadays, introductions are less formal than they used to be. However, there are exceptions as to who is presented to whom. In example, the presidency, a foreign ambassador, and also extreme age. But they are not used in everyday situation. Here are some rules that will cover most occasions. The first is, a man is always presented to a woman, then the woman being the honored person. The second, the honored person's name is said first, then the name of the person being presented comes second. This is the example, Mrs. Brown, this is Mr. Stranger, or a simple form, Mrs. Brown, Mr. Stranger. It will do very well. So when a woman and a man just meet, the woman should always be the honored person. The man should place the woman above everything. However, it is not only for formal situation, but also informal situation, or we can say that the situation when the people know each other's name already. So the introduction could be Mary Brown, this is John Stranger. Here are other customs about introductions. The first is the young are always presented to the old. It means that when we meet someone new and that person is older than us, then that person will be the honored person. And then the second, the lesser are presented to the greater as far as personal distinction is concerned. It means that when we meet someone new and that person have a higher position than us, maybe like director or headmaster, something like that, then that person will be the honored person. And then the third is if the group is too large for an introduction to every person there, an introduction to the nearest group is enough. It means when we are in a room and there are so many people there, it is impossible for us to introduce ourselves to every person there. So it is enough to introduce ourselves just to people around us, just to the nearest group around us, something like that. And I think that's all from me about the explanation of these two kinds of manners. The explanation about the other kinds of manners will be presented by the other presenter. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Salman Rashida Fahmi. I would like to explain about other courtesies and walking in public. First, let us understand the definitions of courtesy. Courtesy came from the word courtesies of France, means politeness, respect, and consideration for others. While in British English, courtesy means politeness, good manners. Similarly, in American English, courtesy means courteous behavior or gracious politeness. In courtesy, proper etiquette involves courtesy, which is defined by dictionary.com as excellent manners, polite behavior, and social conduct. Merriam-Webster defines it as good manners or respect for others. Why does courtesy or good manner matters? Well, having good behavior and doing nice things for others without expecting anything in return will most likely cause a positive effect in all of your personal friendships and business relationships. Here are some basic examples of being courteous. First, stand up. Offer your seat to someone who looks tired, is pregnant, or are elders. Next, smile. Look people in the eye and smile as you pass them in stores or on the street. Compliment. Give someone a sincere compliment. And then you can tip generously after you receive a good service at a restaurant or other place to show gratitude. And lastly, in our examples, helping others. If it is within one's capability, offer a hand to those struggling or need a help. Naturally, in different countries, there are different kind of etiquette and courtesy. So, here are some differences. While some are similar, there are still some difference, such as in Indonesia, showing your tongue out is considered to be improper. However, in Tibet, showing your tongue is used to show respect and is also used as a hello. And then, showing up on time is considered to be a good manners. But in Mexicans consider it to be impolite to arrive anywhere on time. And then, in Indonesia, we have the culture to bow lightly when walking in front of seniors or elders. In other country, however, such as America, the such act does not really apply to them. That is about the courtesy. Next, walking in public. There's the act of when a man and woman walk together. The man always walks on the street side of the sidewalk. This custom originated in medieval England when people threw their garbage down from upstairs windows and fast horses were likely to splash mud on ladies' dresses and maybe even knock them down. In this era, in the street there are still passing cars, motorcycles, so this act can still be applied to current days. And then there's ladies first. Women have the right of precedence in most cases. That's from me. Thank you very much.
Okay, my name is Muhammad Ilham. In this part, I will try to explain about hours of meals and table manners. So, one of the following aspects that can be analyzed for cross-cultural understanding is how the way people eating habitual are. As we know that every culture has different habits, right? So we can infer that hours of meal and table manner evolve within culture. So firstly, in this video, I'd like to explain about hours of meal. A meal is an eating occasion that takes place at a certain time and includes prepared food. Every culture has differences in meal time because of different residential area. It is an adoption of climate. So, one of the geographic component, this is climate, might tend to influence culture in one direction of development, another in another. So climate is a huge factor in different meal time. Okay, next, the type of meal served or eaten at any given time varies by custom and location. In most modern culture, there are three main meals. There are breakfast, lunch, dinner. Breakfast in the morning, lunch early afternoon, and dinner in evening. So there's also a brunch is between breakfast and lunch. This is the basic in most modern culture. Let's take a look on this part. Culture in United States. Employment greatly influences people mealtime. People have breakfast from 6 to 8:30 in the morning before undertaking the day's work. They have lunch around 1 o'clock for 1 hour at noon. Then they return to work for the late afternoon and early evening hours, having a late dinner around 9 o'clock at night. So, since the United States in the temperate zone, there is no need for this adjustment. Okay, next, in mealtime in United Kingdom. The names and description vary so much both geographically and culturally within each country as well. In United Kingdom, tea is a drink, yet it also the evening meal. Lunch can be a dinner, but dinner is never lunch. And then what's supper? These are just a few examples of why it's difficult for us to this description about meals and mealtime in the United Kingdom. People have breakfast or brekkie in the United Kingdom from 7 to 9 and in the morning before undertaking the day's work. And then they have midday meals, lunch. In the most UK, it also called as dinner, around 12 to 1:30. It's also called as dinner in UK. And then dinner, evening high tea, sometimes called supper, the main meal. It is the main meal, eaten anytime between 6:30 and 8 p.m. This is the main meal. Dinner and breakfast is the most important meal because it's abbreviation of breaking the fast, and lunch or midday meals is heavy meals because it's for work, the calorie for work. Okay, let's continue. The second thing that I want to explain is table manner. The different face, the different form. This quotation is suitable for this topic. We know that every country has different culture and language. For those differences, we can learn a lot of knowledge which can help us when we want to understand other culture. It can help us to overcome the cultural problem also. Yeah, table manner. Okay, so table manner are the rules of etiquette used while eating, which may also include the appropriate use of utensils like spoon, fork, and knife. Table manner play an important part in making a favorable impression, visible signal of the state of our manner. So, how the way we eat might describe our manner because it is a signal. People who hasn't now experienced the table manner might find it complicated because there are many etiquette. Then, table manner in different culture reflect different culture underlying value. It is about value how we eat. Table manner vary widely between different culture and cultural custom. Different table manner represent different symbol of different cultural custom from different countries. So there is three basic rules in table manner. It's about when we start to eat, how to use napkins, and how to use fork. Okay, next. In United States, when in doubt as to what to do, watch the host or hostess and do likewise. So the key is watch and do likewise when you are doubt. Some families observe the religious custom of saying a prayer or blessing after they have sat down. Eating quickly is considered excellent manners, and tendency to hiccup or blush should be suppressed. Like and friendly conversation is usually carries on during the meals. There's a conversation for table manner in United States. Then etiquette in United States. When to start eating. When the host pick up their fork to eat, then you may eat. So you have to know when you start to eat, and then how to use napkin. Place your napkin on your lap, completely unfolded if it is a small luncheon napkin, in a half if it is large dinner napkin. Do not shake it open. So this is the rules. And then in American style, knife in the right hand, fork in the left hand, holding food like the image. Knife in the right and fork in the left. Then a left hand, arm or elbow in the table is bad manner in United States. That is the etiquette in America. And then how about in United Kingdom? In United Kingdom there is a code, manners makes man. So this is so popular in United Kingdom. The host or hostess takes the first bit unless he or she instructs otherwise. So there is a slightly different in United Kingdom and in United States. Food should always be tasted before salt and pepper are added. A family meals may commence with saying grace in religious, like a good love and grace. There's the example. And then guests may begin the meal by offering some favorable comment and thank. So this is what happened in table manner United Kingdom. So in the last, the etiquette in United Kingdom. Social manners are expected and appreciated when it's time to sit. Men should sit the ladies first. So this is the rule in United Kingdom. Then never chew with your mouth open. never talk with food in your mouth, and last, never mash or mix food on your plate. This is the something warning for us if we eat in United Kingdom. And the best table manner are always those that no one notice. This is one of quotation from United Kingdom. And in the end, meals are social event. So the point is, ethic rules is to make you feel comfortable. Because of meals and because meals are social event, the idea is not only enjoying meals but also enjoying other company. So maybe that's all from me. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Wisnu Sadapratama. I will explain about bathroom manners and telephone manners. Bathroom manners. America is famous for her plumbing. Americans abroad are sometimes dismissed to find different standard sanitations. In America, there is no hole in the floor for a dry pipe. Water on the floor stays there, then it is to be used for the wash bowl, the toilet, and the bathtub. The porcelain fixtures sparkling and free of odors, thanks to the housewife. Every member of the family should clean up after himself when he uses the bathroom, the toilet, or the wash bowl. So, cleanser, brush, and sponge are always available to be used to clean after using the bathroom, the toilet, or the wash bowl. Telephone manners. Always identify yourself first when you call someone and the person at the other end of the line picks up the receiver. Identify yourself by name. Do not force the other person to inquire who you are. Say, "Hello, this is blah blah blah, Colin." When someone calls you, say, "Hello," and identify yourself. If the call is for your roommate and the caller has not been identified himself, a polite "Who is calling, please?" will be a courtesy to both your roommate and the caller. If you try to call someone and it seems you have got a wrong number, don't say, "What number is this?" Instead, say, "I'm sorry," and then hang up, gently. If the situation is reserved and someone has rung you by mistake and caused you the trouble to answer the phone, say, "I think you have the wrong number. This is blah blah blah," and then hang up. If you call someone and want to talk longer than just a minute or two, ask first if it is a convenient time to talk. Your friend might have guests or be planning to go out, so don't put him or her in an awkward position. Don't wake people in the middle of the night or early in the morning, unless you are sure the other person is in the habit of keeping odd hours. Never take any social telephone calls before 9 in the morning or after 9:30 at night. Also, if no one answers after about 6 rings, you should assume that the person on the other end doesn't care to answer. When a call is finished and you have said everything necessary, always say goodbye after some concluding remarks. The person who makes the call is usually the one who terminates it. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.